Hey everybody, and welcome back to another Planet Coaster 2 episode, and welcome back to episode 7 of our Arcadia Park series. I'm super excited today because there's, as always, a lot to show you guys, and we have some changes in our plans, so this episode will probably be very interesting. But first of all, make sure to leave a like under this video and make sure to comment down below on this video. It really helps a lot and gives me some suggestions for our next episode. It gives me some inspiration, so I'm really happy for everyone who commented, and make sure to subscribe as well, obviously. So welcome back to Arcadia. As I already said, we have a huge change in our plans, and you probably are wondering, what the hell, where are we, what is this area even? And yeah, so to begin with and to start with, I had a nice stream on Twitch. Also make sure to follow me on Twitch if you haven't already. And we had this crazy new interesting idea to build a family inverted coaster, and here we are. So originally I did not plan to add anything into the Dark Universe or Black Spire area, which I call it, and I really decided against it. So we have a new coaster, and a really interesting thing was that we do not have many rides in the area. To be honest with you guys, we only have the Revenant, which is an Gressler Infinity Coaster, and we have the Surge, our freefall tower. So the area really needed another ride, and I wanted to build a flat ride first, but then I decided to build a whole coaster, and it really was a nice stream on Twitch there. We had a lot of fun building this one, and I think it turned out pretty amazing. So let's just jump right in, and I'm going to show you everything I've built in the last few weeks, in the last 3 weeks to be exact. So have fun, and we'll jump right in. So we are here with our little playground area. The idea originally came from Jan BK. Thank you mate, for your suggestions under the last video. I really want to build a adventure trail that you said, but I just didn't know where to start. So I decided to build a little playground. I'm not really sure about the building there. Maybe I'll go into detailing again. But I used my first flumes in the game. I didn't build any flumes before, so I decided to build flumes as, yeah, a playground area, and it works out pretty well. We have some customer supports on the flumes, and I think it would be a great addition to our park because we don't have any playground areas yet, and this tower is actually quite tall, so our slides wouldn't be too children friendly to say the least. So yeah, they're actually quite thrilling, I guess. This whole area here is the final portion of the Revenant, which goes here, and I'm really happy with the whole plaza we've got there, and the Revenant going around the playground. Also made sure to have some safety barricades there that our guests cannot enter the final portion of Revenant, which is pretty important. And we'll also do a new thing for today. I'm going through all your comments and suggestions under the latest video, and we'll just get a little Q&A running there, and I'm going to answer all your comments and all your ideas. And if you guys like this, make sure to tell me that if you like it or not under the video. I will be really happy for some feedback, because I'm trying out some things in the last videos, and it also helps to get feedback on, well, the style of videos I do. So this is the playground. We have 3 slides there, and there's the Revenant again. Also, we are playing this under the newest update of Planet Coaster 2, and it really works really great. We'll have 2 on-rides this time. We'll have a on-ride of the Revenant today, and we'll have a on-ride of the Max Super Splash finally, because Frontier thankfully fixed the bright water at night, and it really makes sense to get a nice on-ride video, POV video today for our Tidebreaker as well. And I know I said it before that we are going to do it, but now you're going to see it in the end of this video. So I built a little plaza area here, which is quite nice. It looks like a little plaza or park area in the park. It's pretty relaxing as well. I think the Revenant goes around there. you can sit here and maybe have a snack or something like that and just relax. So this area here is a pretty relaxing area down there, a really calm area in the park. We also have the search here, so you have something to look at as well if you sit here, and you can see the massive buildings there. And yeah, not that much has changed in this area. I added the supports for the roof for our queue line of the search. The search is also not completely complete. I really need to add some more supports here under the roof so it works and is also aesthetically correct as well. And I didn't add anything into the indoor part of our queue line or the indoor part of the Revenant. We are going into indoor parts because we have 2 left that I really need to build for the next episode because we have another ride, as I told you earlier. But let's just focus on this area for this episode because this ride is really amazing. Also make sure to write down in the comments below your suggestions for a name for the ride. It's not called the Midnight Feast. The Midnight Feast is a restaurant that we are going to look at later on. But make sure to give me some right name suggestions. I really wanted to do it like a vampire kind of area, because it fits the Frankenstein setting as well pretty good. I think it's a great thing to have a more like Frankenstein area in the park, and as well as a vampire area, which is more like a classic horror area. So I'm really excited about this whole area. And these buildings are so much fun to build. They're obviously pretty much inspired of Dark Universe, but I'm so happy with the whole area there. I'm using a lot of forced perspective actually on the castle, because the castle is not super big. It's actually pretty small, but it looks huge from down there. And this is what the real world theme parks do as well. They really use some forced perspective. If you go to Disneyland Paris, for example, you can see, or pretty much at all Disneylands in the world, you can see the huge Disney castle down from the main street when you enter the park. And they are also using some forced perspective on this one. So forced perspective is really something really usual in theme parks, and I'm really happy to work with that in Planet Coaster 2 because it makes it all interesting as well. So we have the vampire castle up there, and down below we have a smaller city. A vampire city maybe, or a village that is getting some bad curses of the vampire or something like that. Or there was a pigeon as well. But I'm really happy with the whole area with the castle up there, and I'm using some fake facades there that are actually meant to be some kind of castle stuff there. I also need to I thought that was the part of the castle walls as well. But I'm really happy with the whole area, and especially if we think about that these here are only facades, so this looks really great. We also have a huge restaurant. Well, not huge, but it's a big restaurant that I'm building right now. Frontier announced that we are going to have restaurants in the next update in, I think, was it March or was it April? I think it was April. So I really need to get back in the restaurant when we get real restaurants, working restaurants in Planet Coaster 2. I'm really excited for that as well. But yeah, I'm super happy with the restaurant there. Let me just switch to a nighttime lighting for the restaurant real quick, and we'll just have a look inside. Also, I mean the lighting is not complete yet, but I think it already looks amazing. We definitely need to light up the castle walls there, but I really like the color of the castle. You can see the castle from not pretty much everywhere, because right here we only have some plaster walls yet, but we'll also add the city there, and we'll add some buildings to the village and city, and I'm really excited to do that. So right here we have the Midnight Feast, which is going to be a quick serve restaurant in the park, and it will also be the exit for our new coaster, which I don't have a name yet, but you guys probably have some great suggestions as usual. So I also used our first billboards. I mean, the last update for Planet Coaster 2 was obviously huge. I'm really happy to have this finally. And I made use of some AI art pictures just to make sure not to have any copyright problems or something like that. I'm really happy how it turned out though. I mean, you can hate AI art or not, but it works pretty good for Planet Coaster at least, I think. So right here, where it's completely pitch black, will be the kitchen area and the self-service counter there. Also made some fake windows using billboards. I think this is also a great thing to do. And also here with another landscape, we have some tables where our guests can sit. I'm also really happy how they turned out. And we have a area up there. And here is our coaster departing, which is absolutely amazing. I have so many ideas for this coaster. And as you can see, the whole area here is walkable actually with the POV view. So if our guests sit here, I mean, it will also be lit up, obviously, but they can sit here and just watch the coaster go and depart. And it will be absolutely amazing to eat something here. I really like the whole come out of the restaurant there. And yeah, we have these nice pictures on the wall. Also, the skip coaster is a pretty high capacity, I think. We are looking at the coaster pretty soon. So this is the Midnight Feast. I hope you like it. Maybe you guys have some ideas on what I can add for the Midnight Feast. Write it down in the comments below. I would be really happy to read your comments and suggestions, obviously. The playground area has some lighting as well, which looks pretty cool, I think. It's super basic, but I really like it. And I also need to light up the wait time signs, because you can probably not read anything on there. So let's just switch to aerial view and let's just go back to daytime. We also have a smaller toilet there, because a toilet would definitely make sense. You don't have a toilet, I think, yeah. The next toilet is here, and then our next one will be right here in this area. I think that will make total sense. We also will build a toilet here, as I say in pretty much every episode, and we'll probably also have one inside the souvenir shop there. So yeah, we're also thinking about our toilets in the park, which are a pretty important thing actually, and I will definitely show you this in the next episode. So as you can see, this coaster is actually pretty small. It's a family inverted coaster. As I said earlier, I really wish we'd have a Vekoma family coaster, which would be absolutely amazing. And the cool thing about this whole coaster now is that it is going to be a pretty much complete dark ride. We have one area which is right here, where the coaster will have a smaller outer section, but the rest of the coaster will be a complete pitch black, well, maybe not pitch black, but themed indoor dark ride coaster, which is absolutely amazing. I'm also really happy how smooth the coaster turned out to be. We're definitely looking at the POV later on. Maybe not in this episode, or maybe you know what, let's just watch at the POV in this episode already, and we'll watch at the POV again when it's all themed out and when it's done, the coaster. So this area here will be the last area before you get to our Arcadia Lake, which doesn't have a name yet. I just named it like this. So I'm really excited how this whole area turned out. Also, if you guys want to see some specific themes or something really special, I'm not really into the standard themes, I need to say that. So if you guys have some really cool theming ideas for the next area you guys want to see in Arcadia, also tell me that. I'm saying that you should write comments in throughout the whole video, but really, I say it a lot of times, inspiration is actually key to creativity, and I'm really happy to get any suggestions and ideas for next area, because it's sometimes pretty hard to find some inspiration for our next areas or something like that. So this is the whole Black Spire area, which turned out pretty big actually. I didn't think that it was going to be bigger than our fantasy area, but well, it is now at least. And the park is really getting bigger and bigger, and we'll have a whole area around the lake. We'll have a area, well, I am not sure if we are going to build something there, because we have some backstage stuff going on there. Also added a switch track, by the way, or transfer track, not switch track, for the Gressler Affinity Coaster there, which is also a nice thing to have, probably. And you guys probably noticed it already. There is a hotel. It's our first hotel of Arcadia. We'll definitely have more than one hotels. I would really love to build a Dark Universe hotel as well, but I think it would not it would not fit into the whole area because it would be pretty hard to build a street and a parking lot to go there. But maybe we'll go into that again. If you guys want to see that, just let me know. So this hotel here is called Aurea Mare, which is not the final name probably. I will go into the name again, I think, because I'm not super happy with the name. It's inspired of the Hard Rock Hotel at Universal Orlando. If you want to Google that up, you will definitely find some similarities to this hotel. And I also built some interior rooms for the hotel. It is going to be pretty laggy if I go there, so I will not do it because I'm scared of the game crashing or something like that. So this is the hotel. It's not complete. We'll build a swimming pool area with some rocks and stuff down there. Also built my first swimming pool. You guys must be proud of me because I didn't use swimming pools or flumes in Planet Coaster 2 yet. We'll have some smaller whirlpools, which will be here. I will definitely add another one. This will be the baby or children's play area pool or something like that. And we have a small slide or a small flume there, which is also pretty basic, but I'm really happy with the turnout of the whole hotel there as well. The hotel will definitely have a hotel only access to the park, maybe around here or maybe around here. So our guests can walk through the pool area or maybe have a separate exit from the hotel down there and just enter the park right in the middle at our Arcadia Lake. So as you can see, it's also pretty big. And it was a lot of work. It's a huge amount of pieces. That's absolutely crazy, and it's going to be pretty laggy if you look at this area here. So this is pretty much everything new for the episode. As I said earlier, you will see the POVs in the end of the video, and maybe let's just now go through our comments on this, on the episode 6 of Arcadia, because you guys wrote a lot of comments. I'm really happy. Thank you very much for every comment you guys write under my videos, and we are going through the suggestions. I will not read every comment because I really want to say something on it. I also try to comment or answer every comment you write, and I think I'm doing pretty good at that. So you guys probably have your answer already, but we'll do it twice and in the video again. So CSCH 1510, thank you very much for your comment, and he writes Hansa Park throwback with the giant drop tower, and that's definitely true. We have some Hansa Park vibes on there, or maybe some Scream vibes from Heide Park in Germany. So it definitely reminds me of that as well. The drop tower is awesome. I really love the addition with the drop tower there, which is pretty near at the entrance as well. And he's also writing, love the building with the trapezoid window element, usually a shop. How about drinks or sweets, grab and go unit? That's true, we definitely need a sweet shop or drink shop, maybe maybe around here or something like that. I will maybe go into it again and maybe add one. I think that would be a great addition. We have a drink shop already here, a Galpy soda, but I think it would be amazing to get another drinks or sweets shop there. And also CSCH writes, how about a moving room 4th roll? Build something straight like a hallway or a gallery and have the coaster do the mind bending. I think that would be a great idea, especially for a wing coaster, because that fits the area a lot. Maybe I'll try it out. I must admit that I didn't do it yet, and we don't have a lot of dark ride section there. But maybe we'll go into that for this coaster, maybe even for the Revenant, because I didn't do the dark ride section as well. So thank you very much, CSCH, for your comment. So The next comment is from Jan BK. Thank you, Jan, made for your comment and for your ideas. Jan writes, beautiful area, a couple ideas to inspire you on what to do next. A play area, adventure trail near the final portion of Revenant, or a laboratory portion for the part of the queue line that's inside the show building. And I will say, I will spoil you guys yet, we will definitely do a laboratory portion for the queue line inside this huge, gigantic building there. We'll definitely go into it and build a laboratory section. Wow, that was bright. And yeah, well, there's the play area. Jan, you had a great idea. I don't know if I would have added that if you didn't write it down in the comments below. But I really like the playground area there. So thank you so much for your ideas. Also check out Jan BK on YouTube. He's a great guy. Check out his episodes and his series. He's an awesome guy. And you guys probably know him already. So we have another comment of CSCH1510, and he writes, for another Grosslauer there's some options. A launch coaster, multiple models feature a LSM launch including multipass ones, a suspended coaster, a bobsled because classic, or a family junior model with non-inverting elements like Junior Immelman. And that's true. I think I said a lot of building another Grosslauer in the park. I also wanted to build a family coaster or junior coaster, Grosslauer family coaster down there in this area. Also tried building one as well. But I think we have a nice family-friendly coaster right now here, which only has one inversion. I think that's totally fine. I think it would be, yeah, pretty thrilling as well, even for a family coaster, because it has some G's, you know. But I really like the ideas, and yeah, well, there's the suspended coaster you wrote down. I think we'll definitely also go for a launch coaster in the park. Well, I don't only think that, I know that we're going to go for a launch coaster as well in the future for the park. So thank you so much for your comments. Then we have another comment, and this comment is our second last one for this episode actually. And it's from Marine29M33. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. And he writes, or she writes, the safety barrier is good enough when the park is located in Europe. The track is also pretty high up there. And he's talking about this safety barrier here that I talked about in the last episode. And I think it would be, yeah, high enough as well. The park is actually located in America, or is at least used to be located in America. The track is pretty high up there, that's true. I think our guest could try to climb up there. I don't know what to do with this yet, but maybe I'll go back into the safety features of our park at a later point as well. But thank you so much for your comment. And our last comment today is from Blaze the Husky 255, which is our last comment, as I said. And I'm getting this question pretty often, and he asks, when you're done with the park, will you put it in the workshop? And I can say something that you guys will probably be very happy with. Definitely yes, the park will be in the workshop, a clear yes. There's no way that I'm not uploading it in the workshop, and I will be really excited to upload it there, so you guys can look at it and look at all the areas by yourself, because it's not super easy to see everything in the park, or in the videos at least. So I'm really excited to upload it there when it's done. Maybe I will upload it when it's around 50% or something done, so you guys can look at it even if you don't have a super high-end PC, which would be pretty amazing. Maybe I'll upload it in the next episode or something like that, and then just update it with the episodes, maybe also for this episode. So thank you so much, Blaze Husky, for asking that. I think that, yeah, these were pretty much all of your comments. Thank you so much for everyone who liked the video, who commented down below. Make sure to subscribe. You guys will see the POVs of our 2 coasters in the end of the video, or you guys will actually see 3 POVs today, which will be absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for watching. stay tuned for the next episode. Make sure to check out my Discord server in the description below to get some updates on Arcadia, even if there's no new episode out there. And make sure to like, comment down below, and subscribe. And thank you so much for watching. Until next time.